Right.
Hi everyone and welcome to Team JaHaJa, or JaHaJa, if I can say it properly. Team Builder video for week 1 of the MBL Season 3. I am Lee and I'm so happy to be joined by my good teammate Alex. Hello my friend.
Hello, how are you, Lee?
Good man, you doing alright?
Yeah.
Good.
Excited to be here.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I feel good about week 1.
Yeah, I think the matchup is a little bit annoying, but it's definitely doable. So
yeah, it's super awkward. We're playing Team Yeetdown, so GE and Shofu Yeetdown. So it's gonna be cool. They're two amazing guys, but like you say, the matchup is really awkward. We've been talking about it for a little while. They've got obvious 2 mods there, the main ones with Golbat being a Tailwind setter and then Bronzong being a trick room. Yeah, and they're kind of Pokemon to support both sides of that pretty well. So, but I think you say, if we just play it well with what we've got stuff to deal with most things. I think we can do it. It's going to be tricky.
It's definitely not an impossible matchup, but it's definitely difficult. They have 2 modes, as you said, Tailwind and Trick Room, and they could make use of actually both. They could just bring one mode for, and then have the other one for the late game to actually be able to end the game. So it's difficult, as we said, but we have our outs to actually manage this matchup properly. So yeah,
definitely. I think the scariest thing's where are the Z moves going to be, because they've got so many options throughout the team where a surprise kind of Z move on something like Hooper could be really disruptive to our game plan. You kind of expect it to be on the Lander Asterion because it's kind of the centerpiece, but it could also be on the Rotom or Virizion. And it's okay, so we need to be just a bit mindful, I think, when we probably play.
It could also be on the it could also be in the Bronzong, for example, if they want to set up Trick Room and they think, okay, Tita might have downed, so the Trick Room to actually make use of with the Hariyama. So they have many options. Their team is they have so many outs, and prepare against this team mainly with our team. It's quite to think a lot, but as we said, we can definitely do it, and hopefully we will. So now explain the spreads. Do you want to go on with that?
Yeah, so we split the team over two parts. We'll go over the first part first. We haven't decided who's running what yet, but the first part is the Charizard Excadrill Tapu Bulu. So I guess we start with Mega Charizard X. We've went for Protect, Dragon Dance, Flare Blitz, and Dragon Claw. For you guys out there that play VGC, you'll know Dragon Claw's not really used very much because of Finny and all the fairies, but we feel like this match there's one fairy there, as of just one, and there's no messy terrain to worry about. So Dragon Claw's a really optimal move here with the stab and Tough Claws boost.
Exactly.
The EV spread, I'll let you take it away, mate, if you want to explain it.
I will take it. Basically the spread, we are going to outspeed Jolly or team in max speed Landers, and with that we also 24 on special defense to actually be able to survive modest 252 special attack Lando, because to be a Scarf Lando, that's the thing we can expect from them. So we are unsure, so we want to outspeed, but we also move, and we are suspecting their Lando to be a special because we have Bulu, and being a physical one against our team, I mean, with the Z move, it could be really strong, but I think they wouldn't have such an easy time as they could with the special one, specialist team. So I think they will actually bring this one, and we will see if if it's going to be with the Z move or with the Scarf variant. Maybe they're gonna use. We'll see. But as we said, Lando is definitely annoying, so that's why I wanted to outspeed and survive the move, and then the rest is basically on. You know, it has to do damage, so that's why we just put it on attack and
yeah.
The Charizard. I don't know if you want to add anything to that.
Nah, I think you covered it all, man. Like it does what we kind of expect to be facing down. Like the Special Landorus is like definitely more optimal against us, so it makes sense.
Exactly.
Like the Sludge Bomb hits like Bulu, the Earth Power hits pretty much everything. So yeah, and gets around grassy terrain, which could be a massive pain for them. So like it's a super smart way like that you kind of came up with to go down that route. So yeah. Don't think we need to go over anything else. It like does what we needed to do. Dragon Dance is there because we've got fake out support, we got terrain. We can definitely get Dragon Dance off, and once that happens, we'll be fine, man. But then moving on is our next Pokemon on this side is a little Excadrill, a little mole. So we didn't go like it's obvious to go for like the Sand Rush ability to get the speed boost with T-Tar. But like if you look at their team, they got two Pokemon that are quite kind of a bit like annoying for us to deal with, where Mold Breaker with Levitate with them kind of deals with so easy. Like the Bronzong, the Rotom Heat, we can deal with like 100% with the Ground EMZ on there. We've went Drill Run, Iron Head, Sub, and Protect, and we didn't really feel like we needed to do too much fancy with the EVs here. We just wanted to make sure that we were outspeeding. Which one was it again?
We wanted to speed Rotom Heat.
Yeah, Rotom Heat. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, we went Jolly max speed to get that, and then everything else is super simple. We'll probably get opportunities where we can get a sub up. Kind of works nice with the grassy terrain to get health back, and gives Excadrill just a little bit of room to maneuver around. We could have went with Rock Slide, but like I don't. We decided we didn't need it because you got T-Tar later in the team that can provide that.
Exactly.
And the two stab moves are a bit more reliable. We did discuss as well Earthquake over substitute for a stronger Z move, but I think sub is more optimal overall. So,
yeah, like we can have some scenarios where sub can be, used. So, yeah, I think the moves are fine, and the ability is also like really strong against them. So we don't have to abuse of Sand Rush. Like Mold Breaker, it's probably going to be it's like Sand Rush. Okay, you cannot speed Scarflando, you cannot speed Crobat, like you cannot speed some stuff, that's for sure. Even if you outspeed the Lando, you won't be able to KO the Lando. If you outspeed the Virizion, you also won't be able to. It's basically for the Bronzong, for the Rotom Heat, which are mons which could be annoying. Like it's basically to have another way to one-shot. Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. And it might throw them off as well, because they're probably they might expect Sand Rush. So
exactly.
And if they play for that, then we kind of we just need that tiny little edge to kind of give us a little bit of a head start to get rid of one of those things, and then it's it makes the momentum swing a lot easier on our side of the field. So yeah. There's Excadrill. You got anything more to add, mate, or are you all good with that? Then we can move on to our gracious Tapu Bulu. Yeah. Okay. And we went for an Assault Vest set here. Woodhammer, Hornleech, Stone Edge, and Nature's Madness. I'll let you discuss the EV spread this time, mate.
Yeah, for sure. So basically, this spread allows us to take -1 Flame Orb Hariyama with Poison Jab. So it's something I think they might not 100% sure if they will bring Hariyama, but they think Hariyama with Crobat and Lando is quite strong against us. So I think I don't know if they're gonna use the Flame Orb Hariyama, but they think Flame Orb could be really strong. Like Hariyama could do a lot of damage against us. But then again, the Assault Vest very end to actually take the Air Slash from our Yanmega, but I don't know. I thought the -1 Poison Jab with Flamor, with the Guts ability, of course, and then we also take the Rotom hit, Overheat, modest to 52. So I think the spread is quite good. We didn't want to put an investment on a speed because it wasn't needed. Like we might just be able to outspeed Hariyama, Bronzong. That's pretty much it. If we wanted to outspeed, I don't know, Rotom, Blastoise, then we would have need more investment. So we thought it wasn't needed because it's like we're going to take their hits and we can KO them back. Well, Rotom it's more difficult, but if you do Helping Hand with Top plus Stone Edge, then but otherwise you won't. But with Blastoise for sure you are going to KO back. So
yeah,
there is no reason to actually outspeed it. So that's the thing. I don't know if you want to add anything.
Nah.
Maybe we should discuss the moves. But I think yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, they're pretty like straightforward, aren't they? Like we want the Wood Hammer just to make sure that we get stuff. Horn Leech is just to get health back when we want. Yeah. Stone Edge coverage for like mainly the Rotom Heat and the Gold Bat if we're ever in like tricky situations. And Nature's Madness is always nice for like the bulkier Pokemon that we don't have like super effective attacks against. But the spread that you put together, I think that's like one thing like you identified that's like really strong because like that, like you say, like the Hariyama, if it's got the Flame Orb, it's gonna be like so threatening to deal with, especially if Trick Room goes up that same turn. It's like, oh man, what are we gonna do against it? At least we know we've got that like little bit of a buffer that we can take it with Bulu if we can get Hitmontop in and just cycle Intimidate a little bit to give us that bit of room. So yeah, and like if it hasn't got the Flame Orb, then you know that's like we still know we can take it. Whatever. I mean, like Poisonium Z might be an issue, but
yeah, it could, but I doubt they will use it.
No, but like
they could, but you never know.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's on there, like if they use that, then it means it's not on something else like Landorus Theory potentially, which makes it a lot easier. So yeah. But I think that covers it pretty well, man.
Yeah, I do agree.
So yeah, we'll move over to the second half of the bracket, which is starting with Yanmega, which is pretty cool. So like this thing, like if we can get like
basic,
like really basic, like 252 special attack, 252 speed. We didn't again like it's got paper thin defenses. Like to survive anything, you're gonna need really a Focus Sash, and we wanted the power with the Life Orb. We went modest as well. We don't need to go timid like to really outspeed anything after a speed boost. Obviously if they get Tailwind up or something like that, then it becomes a bit more tricky. But the moveset, Bug Buzz, Air Slash, Hidden Part Ice, like this thing does so much work against their whole team. If we can get it in a position where it's just outspeeding stuff and able to get attacks off, like it's going to be like it kills the Landorus with Hidden Part Ice, it gets the Virizion, the Hariyama, does such good damage to the Hooper, like it can just damage everything for neutrally as well, that it's not hitting for super effective, and like the fast Air Slash is always like going to be strong for the flinch chance as well. So
agreed. The Yanmega is like super there's not that much to explain. Like I don't think I have to add anything. It's a Pokemon which does damage. For their team, actually, I think it's going to be really strong. We'll have to protect it very well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If we don't protect it well enough, I think we might be in trouble because it's one of the mons which is the most important against them. Yeah. It's definitely the one that we need to like not let go down early game, because if it goes down early game, then it's going to make everything so much more difficult for us. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so with that done, let's move on to other Mega, which is Mega Tito. I'll let you take this one away, man. Okay. So the spread. Oh yeah, I remember. The spread takes the leaf blade from Virizion with Life Orb and Grassy Terrain with Megatita. You know, Megatita is super defensive, so it's going to be really good. They might close combat, but -1, I believe it's a roll. But yeah, I hope we don't have to be in this scenario where they can but or Titer.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a card we wanted to add. Then we also take the Aura Sphere from Others Blastoise. Then I believe we outspeed no investment Florges, and is basically 2 damage with Titer. Titer is going to be quite strong on this matchup as well. Especially Hitmontop with Helping Hand, like it can KO so many stuff.
Yeah.
And Fake Out helps a lot, White Ward helps a lot. Like Titer Hitmontop quite important one, I believe.
Definitely.
So yeah.
Yeah. And like we did look at like Dragon Dance, but then it's like we got 2 Dragon Dancers on the same team. Do we kind of need it? It's probably like
no.
And the Ice Punch is just nice coverage because with like
Elysion.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I think we could like we have Yanmega for another answer is definitely helpful, so we thought of Ice Punch, and I think we might cuff them off guard, so
yeah, definitely, I think so. Yeah.
So
that's Tita, and then we've just got the Hitmontop, which rounds off our last selection, and this was like the hardest like slot on the team, I think. Like we looked at pretty much everything else to put here, but I think like Hitmontop fits best and supports everything best of all, because it's got like the Fake Out to match at least their Fake Out, so we don't lose momentum, because like bringing no Fake Out in this match, they've got 2 Fake Out users, and it's going to allow them to get their speed control up like their main modes set up like pretty easily, which could put us on the back foot straight away. So at least just bringing our own Fake Out like kind of helps us mitigate that to a certain extent. So and also opposing Intimidate as well, like bringing our own Intimidate, they've got nothing that would like benefit from that Intimidate abuse except maybe the random like Adrenaline Orb item on something, but like outside of that we're not like activating any abilities by bringing it in. We're just like supporting the rest of our team. Like they've got Landorus, Virizion, Hariyama, and like that's it really for physical type attackers, but they're all big important physical type attackers that could do a lot of damage to our team. So I mean, it's like really important that we do have something to like at least neuter like that side of it. We went for Wide Guard to like obviously support against the spread moves, you know, Landorus Therian if it decides to go down that route. There's Mega Blastoise as well with Water Spout. And I guess like Hariyama could have spread moves, Guzzlord could have Snarl, I guess, but it's not really going to affect us too much. But I mean, there are options there that they could have spread moves, and like at least we've got a way around that, and it's mainly probably more for the Landorus Therian and the Blastoise.
Exactly.
And then the helping hand, like Alex mentioned when we were discussing the T-Tar, the support that gives everything is just ridiculous. Like it kind of like nullifies any Intimidates onto our side of the field as well. So like,
and we could also and more EVs on bulk instead of attack investments. So that helps a lot. Like basically, this Hitmontop is just focus on like it can do damage, so that's definitely good for us, but it's likely not going to it's likely not going to do enough offensive pressure. So basically it's going to help the team with helping hand and White Guard. And it's going to survive some moves as well, because it's quite bulky. It takes psychic from that's why it's careful, and 248, 184 careful. So.
And we didn't feel like we needed, like, it's a bit like the similar case with Bulu. We didn't feel like we needed really any speed investment on it. Like, the stuff that we'd maybe look at speed like Mega Blastoise, and possibly like Florges even, like, or like if they go fast super, then it takes all our defensive calcs away. So
and we also have like really fast stuff like Yanmega, Excadrill, Charizard. So in case the fact that we can be slow, like it could help.
Yeah, so definitely. And then the Agua Berry, just to make sure it sticks around in the field a lot longer than our opponents want it to. So that was that. And I think we decided on bringing like Empoleon and Electabuzz as our kind of Pokemon that we're not going to bring, because obviously the Empoleon puts off Landorus, Therian leading at least, or it kind of throws the question up to our opponents like, they've brought it, do we lead it, which could help us out early game. And also the Electabuzz as well is kind of nice to have for like just the redirection pain that it is, and it also puts pressure on Mega Blastoise, you know, with the Electabuzz.
And on Golbat as well. So
that's kind of nice, but that wraps it up, man. I think. Is there anything else you want to add before?
No, I think that's everything.
Cool, awesome. Well, all right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I hope you've enjoyed this team builder. If you've got any questions, just leave them down in the comment section below. You're obviously on my channel for this one. So the battle itself will be over on Alex's channel tomorrow. So make sure you check that out. It'll be linked in the description below, as well as the MBL links and everything like that. You'll find everything down in the description below, like Discord and stuff like that. But just say thank you to Alex, and I think we're well pumped up for this. So we feel like we can get it. It's going to be tough, but I feel like we can do it. So
we can do it. So thanks to everyone, and hope to see you in the future videos.